Hello, fourth grade geographers. I'm so happy to have you back for lesson 2 of our geography unit. Today, we're going to be talking about the 5 themes of geography. I can't wait to share them with you. So let me just share my screen so you can see what we're going to talk about today. Today, as I said, is lesson 2, the 5 themes of geography. So let's start out with a teacher a little bit cooler than me who has come up with a song to help us learn them. See if you can hear all 5.
1,
2, 3, 4.
What is it like when you get there? What is it like when you get there? I said, what is it like when you get there? What is it like when you get there? 5 themes of geography. We got 5 themes of geography. 5 themes of geography. We got 5 themes of geography. Movement is a theme 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 of geography. People and ideas get around. 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 5 themes of geography. We got 5 themes of geography. 5 themes of geography. We got 5 themes of geography. Human environment interaction. Human environment interaction. I said human environment interaction. Human environment interaction. What do the people do to the environment? What do the people do to the environment? What does the environment do for the people? What does the environment do for the people? 5 themes of geography. We got 5 themes of geography. 5 themes of geography. We got 5 themes of geography. Regions is the theme of geography. Regions is the theme of geography. What do locations have in common? What do locations have in common? Climate, religion, language, education. Climate, religion, language, education. State territories, sport, elimination. State territories, sport, elimination. 5 themes of geography. We got 5 themes of geography. 5 themes of geography. We got 5 themes of geography.
One,
2.
Did you hear the 5 themes in that video? I definitely did. So, to recap, we have 5 themes of geography. The first is location. That means, where is it in the world? Our second is place. That means how you would describe it, everything that's in the area. Our third one is region, an area with similar characteristics, things in common. Those could be natural things in common or human things in common. For example, we live in New Hampshire, which is in the region of New England, because all of the states in New England, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut are all very similar to New Hampshire in the way that our climate is, and in other ways too that we'll soon learn. Our fourth one is human-environment interaction. That means, how did we change the environment? How does it change us? And our last one is movement, the way people, products, and ideas move from one place to another. So let's discuss, what tools can we use to determine where in the world something is? I want you to think for a minute. If I asked you, where is Sacramento, California? What tools could you use to find it? One tool you might have thought of is a globe. Now, globes typically show us the entire planet Earth. So if I'm looking for a single city in California, this may not be the tool I choose to use. Another tool we might use are maps. The map right here is a map of the world. The map behind me is a map of the world too. But maps can be of very large places like the world or can be of very small places. Maybe you thought of GPS. GPS stands for Global Positioning System. It's actually a group of satellites that orbit the Earth and send radio signals to land, sea, or air. A receiver, which is the GPS, picks up the signals and tells us its position. Maybe you thought of ways of finding your place a long time ago. Some people use the stars, the North Star and the constellations to find their way. Other people have used compasses. A magnetic compass, the needle always points towards Earth's magnetic north to help people find their way. Now, you or I probably wouldn't use these resources nowadays. So today, you're going to actually match a geographic term with the correct theme of geography, but not on a worksheet. We're going to use a Google form. Let me show you that now. So the last thing you have for today's geography lesson is to open your Google form and answer the questions that follow. So it looks like this today. So it says Remote Geography Unit Lesson 2. Match the definition with the theme of geography. Feel free to look back at the video or the slideshow as needed. So we're going to have different questions, and you may see them in a different order than I see them. So it'll ask us about all the themes of geography, but probably the most important thing, make sure you put your name, your first and last name, because all the fourth graders will be filling this out, and we want to make sure we credit to the right person. Well, that's all for today's lesson 2, all about the 5 themes of geography. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and be sure to let Mr. Castor, Mrs. Palermo, or myself know if you have any questions at all. See you next time, geographers.